Okay, so now we're going to be talking about infinite solutions. So, trying to solve an equation with infinite solutions produces an equation that is true for all values of x. So, trying to solve an equation with infinite solutions produces an equation that is true for all values of x. This is called identity. So you'll find this when it's something like 6 equals 6, or 1,000 equals 1,000, or x equals x. All of those are examples of infinite solutions. So I can look at the one on the left-hand side, 5x plus 8 equals 5x plus 8, because they are the exact same. Since they are exact same on both sides of the equation, I already know that that is an infinite solution. But just in case you can't look at it and tell, or if you forget, here's how you would solve it. You would solve it just like you would any other equation. We are going to circle our like terms. So first I'm going to circle my coefficients and variables with red, and I'm going to circle my integers in green. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put my line down the center. So now I like to get rid of my x's first. So I'm going to subtract both sides by 5x. Remember, you have to do the inverse operation. So the inverse operation or opposite operation of positive 5x would be subtracting by 5x. So that is a zero pair, and they would cancel each other out on both sides of the equation. That'll leave us with 8 equals 8. Now, does 8 always equal 8? Yes. That means it's going to be true for all values of x. So your answer for the one on the left would be infinite solutions, or you could say infinite many solutions. All right, so for the right side of the equation, I'm going to solve it the same way. First, I'm going to start out by putting my line down the center. And then I am going to find and circle my like terms. I like to start with my x's, so I am going to circle all of my variables with coefficients. If you notice, right here, there's a minus sign, and I made sure to circle that because that's going to let us know what operation we need to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and circle my integers. You notice that I make sure that I am circling my operation for that one too. So now the ones that are on the same side of the equation, you can go ahead and combine. So on the left side of the equation, negative 14 minus 2 is the same thing as negative 14 plus negative 2. So that is going to be negative 16 or minus 16. And then I have my 3x. So over here I have 8x minus 5x. That is the same thing as 3x. And then I have minus 16. So if you look, like I said last time, these are the exact same now on both sides of the equation. But if you forget what that means, you could go ahead and solve it if you want to all the way down. So I'm going to circle my like terms, variables in red, and I have my integers in green. And now I need to use the inverse operation, or the opposite. So the opposite of positive 3x is minus, so I'm going to subtract both sides by 3x. Those are zero pairs, which means they equal 0, and that leaves us with negative 16 equals negative 16. Now, since negative 16 will always equal negative 16, this will be infinite solutions.